Hello everyone, I am Sriram and my project is on social distancing detection tool using OpenCV. In this project, we represent a tool that is developed based on deep learning, which can recognize humans and detect the distance between them. It also helps to alert people if they are violating the protocol of COVID-19, that is social isolation. We have been practicing social isolation since the outbreak of COVID-19 coronavirus. Coronavirus mainly spreads through contact between individuals, and social isolation have become the most important protocol to fight against the spread of virus. Many countries around the globe have been practicing this protocol, and there is a great need of a tool that detects and alerts people to stop violating social isolation. Previously, we used to follow manual authentication methods that are not easy to follow, and further they remain helpless since a number of cases used to increase. And now the proposed system uses deep learning methods, and based on the live feed that can be applied, they can be applied on various environments, and further tracking is also easier. And these are the software requirements for our project and module. In this, we have four stages. That is first one, live tracking, in which detection of live video or images is taken place, and then they are sent to the pre-processing stage. Pre-processing. In this stage, the selected file is divided into each frame, and data is resized and given to each layer. Then get data from each layer. And model loading. In this stage, the algorithms which we use, such as YOLO, V3, human detection, etc., they are loaded and applied. Darknet algorithm. In this stage, pre-processed data is given, and input and social distance as input, and social distance is calculated using OpenCV. Before going to OpenCV, let's see what darknet algorithms are. Darknet algorithms, they are basically two types: algorithms based on classification and algorithms based on regression. Algorithms based on classification. Uh, the darknet algorithms based on classification are implemented in two stages. That is, firstly, they select a region of interest in an image, and then they classify these regions using convolutional neural networks, that is CNNs. The solution can be slow since we have to run predictions for every selected region on the image. Example of these algorithms are RCN, that is region-based convolutional neural networks. And now we come to algorithms based on regression. Instead of selecting interesting part of an image in the algorithm based on classification, here we predict classes and bounding boxes for the whole image in one run of the algorithm. The best example of this algorithm are YOLO, that is you only look once, and single shot multi-box detector, SSD. Basically, these are used for real-time object detection. YOLO. YOLO stands for you only look once. Basically, YOLO is an object detection, is an algorithm that is used for object detection. And object detection in YOLO is done as regression problem and provides a class probabilities of the detected image. YOLO employs CNN to detect objects in real time. In this algorithm, only single forward propagation is required to detect the objects. This means prediction in the entire image is done only in single step or single run of the algorithm. And YOLO V3 is a variant of YOLO algorithm, and tiny YOLO is another variant of this YOLO algorithm. OpenCV. OpenCV means open source computer vision. It is a library that helps for faster human detection. By using it, we can process images and videos to identify objects, faces, and even handwriting of the human, etc. This library can be integrated with other libraries such as NumPy. Python is capable of processing the OpenCV array structure for analysis. Uh, we use this library to detect pedestrians, which are mostly human, standing and walking on the road, and they must be fully visible. And this is the architecture of our project. First, we have to give the input video frame, and the input can be either a video or or image, or can be given as a live feed from the camera or CCTV footage. In the next step, the model tries to detect pedestrians with the help of another algorithm called human detection. As the name suggests, the algorithm identifies human beings based on certain characteristics of the human, for which we may need to give the full-length profile of the person for detection. Uh, and later, it tries to analyze the view of camera so that it can correctly measure the distance between the people. Distance measurement. In this case, the algorithm consider people or pedestrians as cluster points, and then geometrically it calculates the distance between each cluster point. Uh, and and if the distance between the people, pedestrians, that is cluster points, is less, then it will give a red bounding box on those individuals. And if the distance between them is perfect, it will give a green bounding box. Uh, that is the output result of this algorithm. And this is the flowchart. First, we have to load the camera or video frame or the image. And then if it detects the pedestrians, it will go to the transform perspective view, I mean top down. That is the camera view calibration. And then the next step is measuring the distance between the pedestrians. If the distance is okay, it will give in a green bounding box, else it will give in a red bounding box. Like that, if it will repeat the process for the every individual in the image. And once everyone is done, it will stop the process. That is end. This is a sample image to show how the model works. It first detects a human and calculate the distance between them. And then bounding boxes are added to the input image only according to the distance between them. Here we can see there are people with a distance less than 2 feet or the required distance, and hence they are given in the red bounding box with the alert. And those who are maintaining proper distance are given in green box. This is the execution video of a project. Then these are the references of my project. I have collected from various sources such as YouTube and IEEE, etc. Analytics with the many sources. Thank you.